Hello, I am Yael Halevi-Wise, and I teach courses related to the novel as a genre in a 19th century context, but also across other eras that present interesting manifestations of the development of the novel as a literary form. So, for example, I've taught introductory courses called The Novel from Romance to Magic Realism, in which we looked at the development of the genre from its roots in Spanish chivalric fiction to the interesting games that postmodern writers play with magic and mythic elements in a realist form. In such contexts, one can examine the presence of a clash between romance and picaresque elements in the entire DNA of the novel from the beginning of its trajectory, even as far back as ancient times, to our days. More advanced courses that I teach are more specific examinations of, for instance, intersections between fiction and history in the novel in the 19th century, or more specifically, what is the role of fiction and the role of history within the historical novel as a genre. I'm also interested in the impact of social tensions and opportunities on different types of novel. For example, the quest for professional vocation that became an integral part of the structure of the Bildungsroman in its heyday in the 19th century. Now, in terms of supervising graduate work and honors projects, I like to help students who are interested in interdisciplinary questions, such as the role of poetry in Charlotte Bronte's novel. That's an example of an honors project that was written with me, or different projects on history, politics, even religion in the works of George Eliot, Charles Dickens, Maria Edgeworth, Joseph Conrad, and others. So several MA theses and honors projects, etc., have been on variations of the roles of history, politics, and religion in the work of 19th century authors, as well as sometimes other eras. My own formation is in comparative literature, with an emphasis on 19th century English novels, but also branching out towards earlier Spanish and later Latin American and Hebrew fiction. I've had a special pleasure, I should add, in supervising a number of what they call creative writing theses. What this means is that a student writes a plan, sometimes a whole novel or parts of it, and accompanies this with a scholarly discussion of what is entailed from the point of view of the structure and the genre choices, the audience, and so forth. So there's a creative and a scholarly component. But I do believe that even when we do scholarly expository work alone in the humanities, that is also creative, because our interaction with scholarly materials and with primary works yields always a special, new, and elegant, hopefully, a result that we can present in a creative way. So I hope you enjoy your experience at McGill and wish you good luck in your studies.